Creativity is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally uncut because we all make mistakes. So let's turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. I am a poet, one that just happens to write in a forest. My forest is the Rainbow Forest right here in South Charlotte, North Carolina. When I enter this forest or any other collection of trees, I never know what I'm going to write about because these aren't my words. These are the lyrics from Rainbow Forest. Chapter number 359, March 11th, 2023. A 70-foot tree fell in the forest the other day. A neighbor asked if we heard it hit the forest floor. In her words, it sounded just like a bomb. Now, research shows that such a sound is very common because as it's falling, it's producing vibrations in the air. Sure, when it collided with the ground below, there was a huge thud. But science says the sounds of thunder didn't start there. It was actually in the air. There's a nature park 2 miles from this forest where I stand. Sometime in the past month, a 120-year-old tree finally laid down to rest, its roots fully exposed, while its core had been rotted out. Because it's been a part of this forest for so many winters, I'm in love with the idea of physically watching it melt with nature in the months and years ahead. And how many other trees will grow where it once stood? How did the air vibrate on that particular day as that skyscraper of a tree was invited to its final dance? Those moments that we either ignore or we don't pay attention to. We walk down these paths in parks and nature preserves, and we don't really find ourselves in a place of, I wonder what it sounded like when this tree was finally given the opportunity to fall asleep. What will grow in the place where those roots were once strong, where it borrowed the nutrients from the earth and it shared the leaves of many for other trees to have nutrients during the very cold months of winter? I wonder what if we could have been a part of that experience. Like I said, one of the greatest things is going to be watching it melt back into the earth, but it will take longer than probably my years on the earth. Being a partner with nature is a relationship or a collaboration of love. It's an understanding. We don't have to know exactly what it's saying, but if you open your eyes and your heart to receiving what is in that moment of now, the peace that you will feel is something that you will share with others along the way. There's just something about a forest floor that has a truth about it that you will never find on a paved street. It's almost like we're hiding something that was once a giver. Because how many times has a street been returned to its natural shape? We've seen beat up roads that are long gone and forgotten, but the pavement remains and it becomes part of that story. Challenge yourself to look beyond what you think we need as a human being. Step into a collection of trees, go to a park, go into an area that has no paths, and just sit there and listen. Oh, you're always welcome in a forest. I'm Arroe. These aren't my words. These are the lyrics from Rainbow Forest.